This video is basically me giving some tips on what has helped me on my journey to get my hair healthier. I do have my notes, so if I'm looking down, that's why. So the first thing I want to say is research. When I started my hair journey, I didn't know much of anything. I mean, what I did first off was go on YouTube. There's so many videos on here on YouTube on what to do to help you with your natural hair, and how I watched a lot of YouTube videos. And I mean, another thing I do want to say is, like, it's great to watch videos of people you be like, oh my gosh, their hair is beautiful and gorgeous, but you want to, like, not just watch videos of people with just like the curly hair. You want to watch videos of people with various hair textures that have natural hair. I mean, the videos I watch range from natural 85 to mahogany curls to my natural sisters. When I first started off, I was watching Kimmy Tube. I watch Alicia James. Like, I mean, I watch so many people, and I even watch people with relaxed hair. You Love Megs, like, she was one of the first people I started watching, and I mean, that was on my natural hair journey. I mean, I don't even relax my hair, but I really like her videos. She gives good tips as well. So, you can't just make sure you expand what you watch. Don't just stick to one person. Or another thing that goes with the research is websites. I joined a website. I'm on Hairlista. There's other websites. There's so many websites you can go on and get so much knowledge about hair and products. I'm on there, like, ingredients, what each ingredient means, recommendations for moisturizing shampoos, recommendations for moisturizing conditioners, your protein conditioners, your protein shampoos. So it's various, like, the knowledge on that website is amazing, and you got your forums where you can talk about certain things. So that's another way to just increase your knowledge about natural hair or just taking care of your hair in general. Another thing, when I first started my hair journey, a book that I got it, I cannot put it down. I mean, I cannot put it down. I just read the book. Like, again, this is back in 2010 when I started my hair journey. So the first book I want to mention is the Ultra Black Hair Growth 2. It's by Kathy House. This book was published in 2000. This book right here is, if you, like, don't know anything about starting a hair journey, and she was relaxed when she wrote this book, and she's natural now. But this book right here, I mean, very, very easy read. Like, it's amazing book. So if you want to, like, invest in, like, buying a book, and I don't think it was even all that expensive, so this right here is a great book to read. Another book is by Audrey Davis. It's called The Science of Black Hair. It's a comprehensive guide to texture hair. Okay, so another book, like, just breaks everything down as far as, like, what certain products do to your hair, and the construction of the hair shaft, and just everything, if you really want to educate yourself, because I think it's important to educate yourself on hair. Not everybody here is the same. Our hair takes a little bit longer to grow sometimes because of the way it comes out of our scalp. Some of our hair is coily, and the moisture doesn't get all the way down to the ends. That's why we have the major problem of breakage. So I mean, just reading books and everything, it explains all that to you. So again, tip 1, research. You're watching a YouTube video now, so that's good. Joining a website and just reading some books on, reading books to help you out with growing out your hair, and tips and everything of that nature. My second tip is moisturizing and sealing. Like, I'm sure you guys have heard this over and over again, but it is important to moisturize and seal your hair, especially if you're like one of those people like to style your hair, you know. Just want to have some moisture so it's like not breaking off, you know, because our hair do tend to get dry. So you want to have a good moisturizer, the best moisturizer out there, and it's the best and the cheapest, water. Sometimes I just, you know, I'll just throw some water on my hair and then follow it up with olive oil to seal that moisture in. So it's just good to have a good moisturizer that's like mainly water based, and then there's some moisturizers that aren't water based. You just have to figure out what works for your hair. And something I add to help with getting more moisture and anything, some of my stuff is the vegetable glycerin. This right here is, I got this from the health food store. Protective styles can be a little tricky because some people don't have to protective style, and then some people do. Me, I'm one of those people, I need to protective style my hair and to see growth retention, because my hair just breaks easily. I mean, even if I'm moisturizing still, there's still some chance for breakage. So for me, I've done kinky twist, and when I first started my journey, I was doing micros and, you know, just braiding my hair, just basically like, again, this is a half wig. I have a little bit of my hair out on the top, and I mean, I could have did a better job of blending it, but today, oh well. But you know, wigs is another good protective style. You know, you just don't want to overdo it too much where it's like causing stress on your edges and then you're losing your edges and stuff. So just, I would just say be careful with the braids and putting braids in your hair and putting tension on your edges. But protective styling definitely helped me grow my hair out. Just, or I wouldn't say grow my hair out, but basically retain length. When I'm not messing with my hair, it flourishes. So again, protective styling, just figure out what protective styles work for you. Next tip is keep it simple regimen. Some people do a lot to their hair, and it is not necessary. Like, you just, hey, just get you a good moisturizing shampoo, a good moisturizing conditioner, a good protein shampoo and conditioner, and a good leave-in, some oil. You don't have to do so much to your hair. Just keep it simple. Adding all these products, it's just not necessary. Just keep it simple. I know I said that a lot, but I really mean it. Keep it simple. Keep a simple regimen. And the last thing on my list is to invest in some good products. Now, I'm not saying everything you buy has to be expensive, but sometimes it does your hair justice to invest in a good product, and it might be a little bit more expensive, but you know, sometimes it's like that. So for me, that would be the macadamia line. I recently invested in this, and I love it, but it's not cheap. So I'll invest in something like this, and you just switch it up. You know, I use my expensive products sometimes, which is the macadamia, and then I'll go back and I'll use some Tresemés. It just shampoo and conditioner. I mean, it doesn't always have to be super expensive. You just mix it up and use your good products some days and use your not so great products. You don't have to use good products every single day. You just, again, find that simple regimen that works for you. I say invest in good products. I also mean as well as like tools you use for your hair, and that could be like your combs and brushes. You want to invest in a good detangling comb. I like bristle brushes, so I do have boar bristle brushes, you know, that I use. These right here, this one, and I got both of these from Walmart, so they weren't too expensive at all, but they're boar bristle. They're not the 99-cent brushes you get from the beauty supply store. And this right here is the off-brand dimming brush. I had a dimming brush, but it broke on me. So, but yeah, I got this off-brand one, and it works just as good as the dimming brush. So, you know, it's a good detangler. Another good detangler is this thing right here. This is the Goody brand. I also bought the Tangle Teaser. I just don't have it with me right now, but this has mixed reviews. Like, some people like it and some people don't like it. People say it breaks off their hair, so you know, again, you have to figure out if it'll work for you or not. You decide what you want to invest your money in. Yeah, so those are my 5 main tips. Again, that's, you want to research, you want to moisturize and seal your hair, you want to do protective styling, you want to keep it simple. Keep a simple regimen. That's in some good products. Not every single product you have to be expensive, but you do want to invest in some good ones. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.